Hi everybody, it's Laura Fudge with Fudge Beauty, and today I'm going to do a video about my culmination of all this advice that I have for estheticians who are looking to find their dream job. So I feel like this is just from 8 years of experience and also being an educator and helping so many other people find the way that they want to go, like take steps in the direction closer to their dreams. So I can't take credit to say that, I have all these people that I know that have found their dream job, but at least I have been through a lot of it on my own, and I've seen a lot of people kind of march forward in that way too. So I'm gonna give you guys some of my tips. I also made a blog post with this written out, so go ahead and check the comments for that post if you want to read it in person instead of just watching the video. But otherwise, let me know if this was helpful for you. I'm really excited that so many of you guys have been reaching out to me and asking questions, and that gives me so much more information and direction on where you want me to go with this channel and how you want me to educate and coach you guys. It's so cool. So keep messaging me, keep asking questions, keep reaching out. Find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram. I'll tag all that stuff below. So yeah, I'm super excited to kind of dive into this stuff. So the first piece of advice that I have for you guys to kind of help you find your dream job as an esthetician is feel into your vision. Feel it. Like, this might be a little woo-woo, but if you haven't done this before, it's probably very, very helpful. So what you're gonna do is sit down, close your eyes, and think about it. Take a couple of deep breaths and ask yourself, what is my dream job as an esthetician? What is it gonna feel like? How am I gonna feel walking into the room? Maybe you'll be able to decipher what kind of colors you would want to have and what kind of decor you would want to have in your space. Maybe you'll get to know the vibe of the spa or salon that you want to work in. Do you want to feel like you're a part of a giant team of a resort? Like, how cool is that? Or does it feel more exciting to say you're a solo esthetician like me? Like, you walk into your own space and it's yours, Feel into what this ideal vision is for you. Because honestly, at the end of the day, the way that we feel and the way that we spend our time really does matter. It really does add up. So I don't want anyone to try and say that their dream job is to just get paid, or their dream job is to do Brazilians all day, because it might be, but your body's going to really hurt after a full day of facial. Brazilians, Personally, I like having the variety of standing up and down and sitting down so that my body doesn't necessarily get too fatigued in one way. So yeah, that's a lot of important things to consider. And what it comes down to is feeling into it, deciding how you want to feel and seeing if that can help lead you in another direction of where you really want to go. So then my second piece of advice is, once you kind of think about where you want to work, granted, if you want to work across the world, it might not be as easy, but once you think about where you want to work, say if you have a city or a neighborhood or a street or even like an actual spa that you want to work, go spend time there. So there's two ways you can do this. You can actually walk into the establishment and pretend that you're a guest. This works if you kind of haven't really introduced yourself yet. You can kind of pretend, or just not tell them that you're a licensed esthetician or that you're thinking of becoming licensed or you're thinking of working there. Because when you can show up as a client, you get a first-hand experience about what your future clients are going to experience. If they know who you are and that you're coming for this like kind of stakeout visit, they might, put on their customer service faces a little bit more than they would for their average client. So this is a way for you to really get the nitty-gritty of what a service is like there. You could go get a pedicure, you could go get a shampoo, blowout, whatever, something that you give yourself a chance to really get into the service, into the space. You got to see if the other employees are happy, see if the other clients are happy, see how you're treated from beginning to end. Because what this comes down to is, if you would not go there as a guest, you shouldn't work there. Like, that is just so far out of alignment with how we want to service our clients. We should be able to get something out of it, both like personally and professionally, and that also comes down to what you're going to give to your clients too. So that's my advice, is if you can, go anonymously, like not let them know your intentions to work there. That is a big deal. Like that is super helpful. And then even if you do feel like, even if they do know who you are and that that you might be looking for a job, go get a service anyway. If you can, just kind of stake it out. Or the other option, like I was saying, if it's not particularly an establishment, or if you're looking to kind of get the vibe of a street that you're thinking about buying a suite on or something like that, go find a local coffee shop or go get like a bench on the street, find a place to sit down, have your cup of coffee and make some notes. So make some notes on who walks by, make some notes on, the vibe of the people, if they're happy, if they're sad, if they're rushed and in a hurry. If you're in a shopping mall, are they, just dropping off, running in and running out, or are they spending time and like strolling leisurely down the street? That can help you get an idea of where your business is going, like what kind of energy you're going into. And that's not to say that, your business coming in there isn't going to boom, change the traffic and boom, bring up that energy. Like that is so awesome and so powerful, and it can absolutely happen, but it really helps to know what we're getting ourselves into. So like if there's a sushi place that's really popular on Friday nights, you might know that that's a great time to do a walk-in special or to throw down like coupons or something like that. So having these ideas about where you want to be can be so helpful in understanding the larger picture of what your future business will be like. So yeah, that is what I have to say about spending time where you want to be to get the vibe, to get the information. And that kind of ties into the next, one of the other things. So number 3 that I would suggest to do when looking to find your dream job, or if you're still looking to figure out what the heck you want to do, it is to make friends without expectations, make connections without expectations, and build relationships without expectations. So what I mean with that is my favorite analogy is if you were a DJ. So a DJ doesn't, go to a PTO meeting or hang out and chat with friends and or like meet somebody and say, "Hi, I'm a DJ. You want to book a rave next Friday? Because I'm going to be there. I'm going to DJ for you. It'll be great. Like, don't you want to come in and don't you want to have me DJ for you?" No. A DJ introduces themselves. They say, "Hey, this is what I do and I love to do it." And that's it. No one expects an immediate transaction or an immediate, and they don't even know if someone's going to ever book a party like that, right? So as an esthetician, when I introduce myself, I say, "Hi, I'm Laura Fudge and I'm an esthetician. I own a little business in downtown Milan, Michigan." And people are like, "Okay, cool, yay." And then that's it. But then, because I planted that seed, I let them know that I love what I do and that I'm they know that I'm a nice person. I come to their mind next time that they want an aesthetic service. So next time they need their brows done, or next time they think that they might want a facial, I come to mind. And that's huge. But by no means do I expect it. By no means do I shake someone's hand and say, "Come get a brow max with me next week. It'll be great." That energy is so weird if you expect an interaction, if you expect a transaction, honestly. So do yourself a favor and just introduce yourself. You can tell them what you do and tell them that you love doing it. That's all. Because that goes so much further than trying to hand out a card unless they ask for a card, or trying to, make sure people know what your website is if they want to book. Like, just give it time. It's worth taking the time to build. It is worth taking the time to do it right. So that's my third advice. Like I said, make friends without expectations. You have no idea where, one connection will lead to another connection. Someone's going to know somebody, and it could turn into something really beautiful. It can give you so many opportunities, but you have to have no expectations. So then, number 4, my 4th piece of advice. Let me double check my blog post. Okay. Okay, my number 4. Nope, this is number 3. Oh my gosh, why do I? Yep, this is number 3. Okay, nope, number 4. So my next piece of advice, let's just say that, is that you should find a bridge job if you need to. So a bridge job is essentially a job that gets you from point A to point B. And there are perfect bridge jobs, and there are not as perfect bridge jobs. And it's kind of up to you to really decide what's the sweet spot. But a bridge job should do a couple of things. 1, it should pay some bills. should cover some income. And two, it should be pretty easy. And when I say easy, I mean like not emotionally taxing, not mentally taxing, not too physically taxing, so that at the end of the day, you still have energy left to devote to your passions, to devote to your skincare business, to devote to your makeup artistry business. Because if we are so tied up in training for this new job and getting all these promotions, and we're going to really take away steam from where we want to be. So it is so important that a bridge job can help you get to where you want to go, but not take all of your time. So there's a couple different reasons people might need a bridge job. So for example, if you feel like you can only do part-time at a salon until you really grow your books, getting a bridge job in the community would be really helpful to expand your network. Like I said, make more connections with people. You're going to also find a way to, pay your bills. But I have a friend who used to work at a local coffee shop, like down the street from her salon, and she had so many people come to the salon. It was brilliant. She just knew so many people. She had such great customer service, and people loved to see her at the coffee shop, see her at the salon, back and forth. It worked so well for her. Then another way, as a bridge job is, even if you can't work part-time, if you can't work at all, sometimes there's situations where there's only one decent place to work in town, and bridges got burned because of one reason or another, like stuff happens, and you need to find a different job that's not in your field that you don't, particularly love. What I suggest is to really dive into the community and get to know people anyway. Stake out a spot in, like, if you want to build your own place, go to the shopping mall that you want to be at, and just like in that strip mall, spend more time there. Get a job at the coffee shop there, or become a waitress somewhere nearby. Like, it happens that we need to find space away from the industry, that we need to find space away from our passions, but understand that it'll never be time wasted. You're always going to be getting something out of it, whether it's a life lesson, whether it's a huge amount of income, whether it's the connections you're going to gain. Do not worry. Do not be discouraged if you have to have a bridge job, if you have to find a job that is outside of where you want to be, because I guarantee it's going to help you learn things to get to where you want to go. So yeah, that's my piece of advice there. So then that brings me to my last piece of advice. I think it's number 5, if I could count correctly. And that is, if you have to walk away, or if you have to spend time away from the industry, to keep another foot in the industry. Like, keep one foot in the industry and one foot moving forward somehow else, like I said, making some income or something. So I feel like I've had a lot of people ask me about becoming an esthetician, and they're just not ready. They're like, I want to become an esthetician, but gosh, I just did this, or I'm doing this, and I don't know how soon it's going to happen. The thing is, you can keep a foot in the industry. You can put a foot in this industry. You can start building these relationships, start building your repertoire, start building your knowledge by kind of participating in different ways. So the one thing I'm going to mention first and foremost, because it's what I do, it's LimeLife by Alcone. Is a phenomenal way to have professional skincare or makeup products, like the RCMA foundation. They have a lot of industry dupes that they rebrand as LimeLife and they distribute. It is professional cosmetics that were previously unavailable to the general public. But then Alcone decided to create a direct sales brand. By the way, if you don't believe me that they're pro, I'm going to put a link in the comments, alconepro.com. It is straight up professional makeup, like Hollywood, Broadway, movie sets, like professional. So having a foot in the industry as you decide to move toward these goals can be so helpful. You're going to learn so much. You're going to have a way to create income with a direct sales company that way. And that's huge. Another thing you could do is, a lot of states don't require you to have a license to become a professional makeup artist. You can just start creating a YouTube channel, start sharing your knowledge, start sharing your interests, start conversations. That can go so far to help you gain momentum to going towards your dreams. So I think that would be invaluable, is to find a way to stay in the industry, to find a way to stay a part of the conversation, find a way to start the conversation. there's no reason why if you want to be an esthetician, why you couldn't do a direct sales company now. Like, you're going to learn, you're going to gain trust, you're going to blow it out of the water. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So I hope that this was helpful, because I really don't think that, being an esthetician is a straight line. Finding your dream career is not a straight line. Believe me, I went in so many different directions. My first day of Esty school, all these girls were telling, oh, I'm passionate about skincare, or I learned about skincare when I healed my own acne and I want to help other people too. And some people saying, I love doing makeup. For me, I was literally like, I think I'm supposed to be here, because I had just finished my college degree and something, and the universe told me to start aesthetic school. So yeah, don't feel like you have to have all the answers, because guess what? You have clues. You have so many clues about how to get to where you want to go. So yeah, leave a comment if this was helpful. And I'm going to also put a link to my Facebook group in here. I have created a Facebook group called the Empathetic Esthetician, and my goal in there is to do a lot more mentoring for all the estheticians who've been reaching out to me. I'm super excited about it. So please contact me. Let me know what's going on, what's on your mind. Let me know what you want to learn. And I'm so excited to share it with everybody. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a fabulous day. Bye.